Most woody scents smell the same after a while. These 7 don't. Each one has something unique and special about it that I'm gonna get into starting right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, my name is Gerard. Today we are talking about fragrances, more specifically the 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. So please, if you like content like this, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's jump right into the list, starting with Sunday. I did a members only video last Sunday, just asking you guys to sort of help me out, help me choose a fragrance for my wife's birthday. It was literally that day. I hadn't decided what I was going to wear, so I just filmed my collection and had a couple ideas, and one of you guys mentioned, just go with your gut. And that's exactly what I did. The scent I ended up going with is Santal 33 from Labo. And this fragrance, guys, obvious use of sandalwood being the wood in here, and just an amazing fragrance that day got me a few compliments from people at the party. One girl smelled it on me, a friend of mine, who said, wow, I had never smelled this on a guy before, and it smells incredible on you. So maybe she just didn't realize this was unisex, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those fragrances that really pretty much anyone can pull off. Sandalwood, papyrus, and cedar. Although the sandalwood here is not that creamy sandalwood, it has that sort of pickly, weird vibe that is either something that really turns people off or it's something that you find addictive and keep going back to. But for me, the latter is true. I actually really like that element of this, and I don't think of pickles when I get it, but I do understand why some people get that nuance here. It's definitely polarizing for a reason, but I'm telling you guys, once you wear this and definitely put it through its paces and wear it out, you're gonna fall in love with it, just like I did. And performance, next level. Santal 33 from Labo. Now this next one feels niche, but it isn't. The scent we are talking about is Dunhill Egyptian Smoke. And this is one that, again, I don't know how widely available this is. I will link it down below with the rest of these fragrances. But again, papyrus here, adding this incensey dryness, the same type of dryness, almost leathery vibe that I get from Santal 33 is here too. Now they don't smell the same, but there's this dry element to it that just makes the woods in here come alive. They're more prominent because of that papyrus note. And you get a smokiness here that feels expensive. It feels like regal. There's something about it that is addictive. And if you like smoky fragrances, I think you'll like this one. I mean, you really have to embrace smoke, especially with smoke being in the name. It is not lost in this fragrance. It smells expensive, a little introspective. And if you guys stick around till the end of the video, I have an announcement about this particular scent. Amazing. I think you guys will love it. Egyptian Smoke from Dunhill. Not talked about enough. This next one is an absolute beast. Love this. Scent we are talking about is Mugler's Pure Malt. And this is one that took a while to grow on me, but oh man, has it. I am so happy to have this in the collection. This is not easy to find. There are inspired by fragrances that get you close though. Patchouli and cedar, but this addictive, woody, oak barrel booziness to it that just is the signature on the fragrance with a little bit of coffee. This thing is stunning, and the woods is the prominent note here. There's just an edge to this that feels kind of bad boyish, like leather jacket, wearing this out on a colder night. Yeah, this one I don't want to burn through. And I actually didn't spend a ton of money on this. I mean, it had dropped on a website and it alerted me and I grabbed it. And this was like maybe 4 years ago. It is getting more difficult to find. I will try to link it down below, but I'll also link down below some alternatives that a lot of you guys love to talk about and wear and say, you know what, this is an alternative to this fragrance and you're not going to spend a lot of money and you're going to get in the ballpark of the scent. Mugler's Amen Pure Malt. Love this house, guys. Scent we are talking about is Maison Asrar Faris Al Arab. And amazing presentation, number one. Love this presentation, but in this fragrance, you know, it again has a smokiness vibe to it. This is inspired by Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. Cashmere wood, sandalwood, cedar wood, a ton of woods here, guys. So you have to like woody fragrances. That is at its heart what this fragrance is. There are just elements here that check boxes for me. I find this one super intriguing. And this is niche level. I mean, you're not paying niche prices. This lasts forever, but there's a depth and complexity here that can only be described as a niche fragrance. That is this. And I think you guys will find this to be a little bit dark, a little bit mysterious. You're gonna wear this out on cooler nights, maybe date night. It's gonna turn heads. This is not a smell that you smell every day. I love this one. I am a massive fan of this house. They have done a fantastic job on all of the fragrances really that I've tried from them. And on top of it, you're getting fantastic performance. So every box, again, checked. Faris Al Arab from Maison Asrar. Guys, nothing beats being out in nature for real. I'm not bullshitting. Go outside and enjoy the weather, the day, take a hike, do something, okay? But if you can't do that, this is the next best thing. This is a transportive fragrance. The scent we are talking about is Amber Teutonic from DS and Durga. This, guys, from me, is the forest in a bottle, truly. It has this sappy, resinous feel to it. It's super green and makes me feel like I'm out in the wild. Cedar, pine, silver fir. When I smell this, I feel like I am hiking trails through the mountains, each side of the trail lined with tall pine trees, and you get this cool, crisp air in your lungs. And this is niche, okay? This is not to go out and smell great and get a bunch of compliments. Not that you couldn't get a compliment from this. I think people are going to find this to be interesting, but this is not a fragrance like a Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage or just this mass appealing scent. This is super interesting and different. It's dry, it's green, it's serious, it lacks sweetness. So if you are into sweet fragrances, you probably will not like this. And DS and Durga, that's what they're known for. They're known to take a bold approach to fragrances. So I know there's a bunch of others that you guys have mentioned in the past that I need to try and I want to. And this is an eau de parfum concentration, 50 ml, lasts all day. Like incredible performance. I mean, this is true niche. Amber Teutonic from DS and Durga. I had a bunch of business to tend to on Friday, so I needed something professional, elevated. There was no other fragrance I was reaching for. The scent we are talking about is Robert Graham's Valour. And this has a spicy, woody edge to it. Amberwood is the sort of fantasy note that's utilized here, giving it projection, and then you have sage, giving it this aromatic backbone. And then in the air, I'm also getting this kind of appley undertone to it. Guys, this thing is absolutely stunning, and you can actually buy this now on FragranceNet. Again, I'm going to link it down below. I saw it there for the longest time. This was hard to find, and then someone must have found a pallet in a warehouse somewhere, and they're selling it again. So at the time, I was lucky enough to find it for under $100 at my local Robert Graham outlet store that I have near me. This becomes really woody on my skin. So after those spices sort of subside a bit, I'm just left with straight amberwood. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because I get fantastic projection throughout the day, waves of this just hitting, like reminding me what I have on. And it's addictive. I love it. Just the right balance, sweetness. Amazing stuff. Robert Graham's Valour. You need to check this out. On Saturday, I had a baby shower to go to. It was Jack and Jill style baby shower. One of my best friends is having a baby. So I needed to really step it up a notch. Scent we are talking about is Creed Green Irish Tweed. And sticking with the woody theme, guys, this one is still classic, still refined, crisp, classy, put together. Wow. In the air, this is almost unmatched. Clean, crisp, and classic. You cannot go wrong with this. I don't really need to say much. The sandalwood here gives a lot of structure. Although it's subtle, it gives a lot of structure to that fresh cut grass vibe that most people pick up when they smell this. Because you might think, why the hell would I want to smell like fresh cut grass? Trust me, you do. Because there's just something about it that is magical. And seeing people's reactions for the first time smelling this, like you hear about it, how good could it be? You know, I've watched people's reactions of smelling this one for their first time, and they're immediately sort of taken away, transported, because the naturals here are so damn good. It is so expensive smelling. Like, you can tell the difference between this and something that of lesser quality. The quality is exceptional, second to none, really. Still relevant, still refined. This one's legacy is legit. Creed's Green Irish Tweed. That's it, guys. 7 woody fragrances that I just can't get enough of. They all hold their own and are amazing. Would love to know what your weekly rotation was, along with some woody fragrances that you guys absolutely love. Drop it in the comments section down below. Now, I did mention that I was going to be announcing something. So I actually have 2 bottles of Dunhill's Egyptian Smoke. So I want to give one away. Would love to give one away to one of you guys. So I'm going to put the rules in the description down below. Go check it out and enter to win, and I will get it shipped out as soon as a winner is chosen. But again, guys, thank you so much for supporting this channel. We are on the road to 26,000, and I'm excited to hit that number. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.